This is nScreenNoise. My name is Colin Dixon, founder and chief analyst at nScreen Media, and today is April 7th, 2017. This week saw the release, the full release that is, of YouTube TV. Yes, anyone can sign up, provided you live in Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Philadelphia, or right here in the Bay Area. Remember, YouTube TV is only releasing where it can get the big four broadcasters: ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox. And yes, indeed, you can get those channels in this service. Unfortunately, no PBS, which is a bit of a loss to me, but I suspect for the target audience, not quite so much of a loss. And this is a very sports heavy package. They have ESPN1, ESPN2, ESPN Classic, ESPN SEC, Fox Sports 1 and Fox Sports 2, CBS Sports, NBC Sports Network, Golf Channel, and even Comcast Regional Sports Networks. So that's pretty good, although you should be warned, if you wanted to watch March Madness, you wouldn't be able to get that with this service. Get to that in just a second. Now, if you're not into sports, you still have some options here apart from the big broadcasters. They have USA, Sci-Fi, FX, FXX, and Bravo, although no AMC today. No Walking Dead, particularly important for that young audience, but that's coming in a few weeks, supposedly. And they also have a couple of premiums available. Showtime, I think, is $11, and Fox Sports Plus, Fox Soccer Plus, rather, for a little bit more than that, I think. Other channels, youth-oriented Freeform and the CW. Other services do not have the CW. And what is missing? Well, there are some big holes if you are into drama or into DIY, do-it-yourself. Time Warner, no TBS and no TNT in this package. No Viacom, so Comedy Central is out, and no Scripps, so no Home and Garden TV, no Cooking Channel. There's some big holes in this package if those are important for you. Device support is pretty weak as well. Of course, Android and iOS is included, and if you want it on a television, well, you're going to have a tough time if you don't have a new Chromecast or a Android-based TV, because there is no Roku support, no Apple TV, and I suppose, unsurprisingly, no Amazon Fire TV. And a warning, if you have an original Chromecast, they say live casting will not work very well to that device. So you might want to upgrade. And also, streaming quality on the phone was very good. I was very comfortable with it, and casting to a TV, an Android TV, was a snap. I have the new Lieco Android TV and was easily able to cast. It even turned the television on, which I thought was pretty neat. But quality is not nearly as good through the television as I've come to expect from Sling TV and DirecTV Now and PlayStation View. So pretty disappointing there. How much will you pay for Sling TV? Well, it's $35 unless you sign up from your Android, your iOS device, in which case you'll have to pay that Apple tax and you'll end up paying $40 a month. So you probably want to sign up through another device. Oh, and one other note, I tried to use it through my Chromecast browser on my PC and repeatedly got errors. I don't know what the problem was. It seemed to think I should be able to do it, but I certainly couldn't get it to work. DVR is included. Now, DirecTV Now doesn't have that, and Sling has just added it on some devices. PS View does have it, but I don't think it's as good as we get in YouTube TV. First of all, unlimited recordings. You can record anything, and it seems like recording works off all channels, and you can keep all of those recordings for 9 months. You can only keep those recordings for 1 week, I think, on PS View. So much shorter time that you can keep the recordings there. And it is very easy to record. You just touch the plus sign next to any show that you're looking at and it will record it. So also DVR controls are included on some services like Sling. You can't pause on ESPN, but you can on this service. You can pause and you can skip backwards and forwards. So that was a welcome addition and makes it much easier to use and much more friendly to use. The interface, very easy to navigate, and I will include a short video of the interface when I post this to my site. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you might want to scoot over to nScreenMedia.com and check out the video there, because there'll be a little video of the YouTube TV interface. Now there are 3 areas in that interface. They have a live section for watching live TV, library where your DVR recordings are, and a home screen which has recommendations and some of the more current stuff and what people are watching right now. So very well laid out, easy to navigate. And I particularly like the way the sports are laid out. I searched on the Warriors and it laid out all of the Warriors games and told me which ones I could record on YouTube TV. So I thought that was particularly good and particularly appropriate, bearing in mind that this is a sports oriented service. Biggest problems? Well, it could take a long time for it to come to your region. They are only going to launch this service in areas where they can get those big 4 broadcasters. It is not easy getting the affiliates particularly to agree to participate with these types of services. So this rollout across the country could take a very, very long time. Ad breaks in on-demand, I think, are a problem. There is on-demand content available. For example, they offered me the opportunity to watch a recent episode of The Big Bang Theory, and I had to watch an ad going in which was unskippable. But at the usual ad break, after the titles, there were 5 ads. Now, they were only 15-second ads, but they were 5 of them, and I could not skip them. And I really would love to see YouTube's TrueView ads here, where I could skip after, say, 7 seconds. I think they should be working with the advertisers and the content owners to get them to agree to do that. Attention is better through TrueView ads, so I think that will be a good addition. And voice search, pretty weak. I was actually really surprised because I use Google Home, the little speaker that sits on the side and you can yell questions at, and it is pretty good with fairly random questions. But this was not inside of YouTube TV. I even asked it what's good to watch right now, and there is a place on the home screen which shows what's popular right now, and nothing happened. It didn't show me that, so very disappointed with voice search. All in all, I think it's a worthy entry in the virtual MVPD category, the skinny bundle category, but such a limited release, only in 5 regions or 4 areas, and limited appeal, I think will keep the numbers of subscribers to this service very small for now. Who should look at this? Well, I think their best customer, frankly, is young sports obsessed people who don't have access to their parents' pay TV subscription through their login credentials online. So I think that's probably the best audience, and that probably means numbers are going to be pretty small for a good while yet. And we'll be watching how YouTube TV does in the market and reporting it here on nScreenNoise. We'll see you again next time.